Hello, welcome back to a new video journal. Today is May 12th. What what day is it? May 11th? Yeah, May 11th. Today is May 11th, 2000, Monday, May 11th, 2026. Um This weekend was absolutely amazing. On Saturday, I had my first show. Oh, and by the way, if you hear kids in the background, my kids are here. They are playing. I decided to vlog a little earlier in the day instead of late at night. Um, just because like I have like the next couple of days off and I just kind of want to utilize as much daytime as possible. But anyway, yes, this weekend I had my first show ever. It was a collaborative show with me showcasing my hair art, and then also a designer named Twin. His clothing brand is called Carte Blanche. And so, we came together to just showcase our creative expression. I was the creative director of the show and then also the lead hairstylist of the show, with amazing help from the entertainment company Work Hard, Play Harder, and the wonderful marketing queen, campaign queen, Kayla. Shout out to Javon and Kayla, by the way. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to all the models. Shout out to um, everyone who just came out. Shout out to also the assistant hairstylist. You know, they helped me a lot to bring out more of my confidence and my creative visions when it came to the whole hairstyling process and coming up with different hairstyles. And so I'm really thankful for them. I'm thankful for everyone. Very thankful for my family and my friends showing up and just kind of like overall supporting me. But yes, the show is now over, and so we've took 2 months, maybe like a month fully, to really put the show together. This is gonna definitely be a series, so this is just season one of many to come. I want to definitely continue to keep this going. But yes, very proud of myself. I put myself out there. I brought community together. The models, they enjoyed themselves. Everybody enjoyed themselves. And on top of that, I made a little, like some little change, some little money on the side. And so, yeah, very very proud of myself for that, and that goes in the books. I curated my first show. I was the creative director of my very first show in 2026. So like I said, when the year first started out, I just went hard on manifesting and planning so much. Everything that I have wanted to do, everything that I planned on doing, I've reached my goal. I've exceeded all of my goals. I thought that it was going to take longer. I thought that it was going to take a little bit more effort and energy out of me. I've been doing it all. Um, I left my second grade job position. I gained 2 new jobs. So I will be working 7 days out the week instead of five, just regular 5 days. I'll be working a full 7 days. So I'm gonna be challenging myself, far as like work ethic during this season. I like I said, I curated my first show, the creator director of my first show. I've guest spoke on a wonderful woman wellness event. I was the host for I was also a community leader for a wonderful community event, Joy for All. I hosted the arts and craft table. I've really just been putting myself out there and just challenging myself and holding myself accountable through everything that I feel. Um, I've learned that no matter how heavy my heart is, I'm going to still show up for myself. And so now that I'm entering a season that just requires a little bit more inwardness, um, I'm still going to do my best to show up for the community, to still be a part of the community is the best way possible. Even though I'm going to be working really long hours, I am still going to find time to be whimsy. I'm still going to find time to create and be myself and still, have fun with my people. And so, with that being said, there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be some challenges that come with working 7 days a week. I don't want to overwork myself, and I'm not a huge fan of hustle culture. But I believe that right now, because I'm in a certain position financially, it's really important that I hustle more than ever right now. And then when I get to a point where, okay, I'm bringing in stability, I'm bringing in like some consistency, and I have some comfort room. I'm never too comfortable anyway, but now that I have kind of like a steady routine, a steady idea of like what it is and what it's not, then I'll kind of back down. I'll go back from I'll just be working just a regular Monday through Friday instead of like Sunday through Sunday type of thing. But yeah, so with that being said, yeah, we're entering a new season. Like I said, it kind of just requires me to just step away for a bit, not fully, but just kind of like take a couple steps back because my work schedule is about to get hectic. And I talked about this in another vlog where sometimes things in life take priority, and I have to like step back from being of just being present, just being fully present in certain aspects of my life. But at the same time, like I said, I still want to be creative. I still want to immerse myself in my artistry. So, with that being said, today, and I have like the next few days off. I don't really start my training and I don't start my orientation until towards the end of the week. So these next couple of days, I kind of just get to just set myself up creatively. I won't be doing any big projects, but I'll just be doing small projects throughout the free time that I do have. And so right now, I came across this wonderful video called Studying Yourself. And so that is what I'm going to be doing. She talked about an orbital journal. And so I'm going to make this my orbital journal. I'm going to create the cover of it. I'm going to put together a cool mood board and print it out and decorate the cover. And then I'm going to get started on all the things that I've been feeling, research some things, just get to know who I am, this season. And also, what has been different as well. So today I decided to do something different and style solely my natural hair. I don't think I've ever done that just solely with my natural hair when it comes to just different styles. Usually if I am rocking my natural hair, it's just in a fro. But the fact that I decided to do the Bantu knots. And a little story, I am insecure about the front part, the edges part of my hair. On this side, I would say because of a lot of the editorial hairstyles that I've done, it has caused some traction. So this side is very like sensitive. And then also I've gone through postpartum balding where, you know, this both sides of my hair have fell out. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah. So I'm a little insecure about it, but I'm just gonna make it do what it does. This side had grew in fully after my postpartum balding, but I had a glue in, what is it, a quick weave accident where I glued I glued the cap on the wrong way. And when it was time for me to take the cap off and wash my hair and just take out the weave altogether, when it was time for me to take out the quick weave, it ripped this whole entire part off. So, but I want to say I was bald. Like it was completely nothing there in February. And it's something there now. Like you can still kind of see where it still needs to grow in. And then also on this side as well where you know, just it just ultimately needs to be left alone. It needs to be just left completely alone. And so I've been doing my oils, I've been washing my hair routinely. I've been making sure that none of my styles are tight. And I've just kind of I've just allowed the process to happen. I think as a hair artist, as an artist, as a visual artist, you know, expressing myself is so important to me. And so just taking a break from a lot of the different editorial hairstyles and a lot of the fun whimsy hairstyles and just kind of rocking it with just mainly my hair is something that I'm learning to embrace. And you know, it is what it is. I think that overall, regardless if I'm still trying to grow in my edges because of all the traction, I still feel beautiful. And this is just a challenging time. I think every woman has dealt with just learning how to be fully within yourself. So there's hello. You guys stop. I'm vlogging.
Mommy, let me keep turning on the light and stand up on the chair.
No, you get down. Excuse me. This is just the raw. This is just the raw real. Okay. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of going into a season of a new discovery of self. You know, letting go some parts of me and embracing all new parts. And so, you know, this is a part of the journey. But yeah, I don't really have much. I think that now that this show is over and I've left my job and I'm moving into a new chapter into my life, I'm just kind of prepping. I'm just kind of preparing for that mentally and emotionally. And I'm just kind of going through the feels of it all. And so, yeah, I'm forever grateful. I'm forever inspired. Hi. You can come in here and lay. You can come in here and lay down. Oh, you don't want to. All right, well, yeah, he's trying to come into the camera. You want to say hi? No? Okay. All right, well, with that being said, do you want to say hi to the camera? Okay, come on.
Hey.
This is my daughter. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
All right, you guys go.
Mommy.
It's time for a refill. So with that being said, it is time to go. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back with another video journal. Bye-bye.